Irma Stern is viewed as the leading figure in South African art historically. The Irma Stern Timeline auction included works from the Irma Stern Trust collection and other properties. Spanning decades of her life as an artist, pieces from the 1920s through the 1960s came under the hammer. Some were never-before-seen works from her sketchbooks, priced with the hope that new and young buyers would get into the market. While she was South African, experts say her efforts to see the world makes her work engaging and ever more popular.
I think her willingness to cross boundaries, to go into spaces where she wasn't always welcome, with a compassionate empathy that allowed her to understand and connect with her subjects.
2 oil paintings, both selling for well over 5 million rand each, are the portraits of Rosa van Gelderen and Psychic, an old Malay woman. Stern often painted women, and Partridge says not for the male gaze, but rather it was pictures of a woman by a woman. She also painted subjects vastly different to her own world.
In between the war years, between 1939 and 1945, Irma Stern traveled to Zanzibar and the Congo, each twice. And there she came across people that were entirely different to her and from entirely different cultures that today are very much at odds. And I think this kind of relationship just echoes the levels that an artist like this was willing to go to try and understand and bring life to other cultures.
While the world experiences financial crisis, there is still a substantial appetite for quality works of art. In the last 11 years, Strauss and Co has sold 600 million rands worth of works of Irma Stern, speaking to the high demand and esteem of this artist. The auction was in aid of raising funds.
The funds of which will go back towards the trust and for the work that the Irma Stern Museum is doing and to ensure the legacy of Irma Stern. We are very keen to see if we can hold an international exhibition of Irma Stern's work and also produce a catalogue raisonné which sets out all the work that she produced in her life, and these sort of funds could go a long way in securing these dreams.
Stern's first South African exhibition was held in Cape Town in 1922. A century later, and 5 decades after her death, Stern continues to enthrall art lovers the world over. Mariska Botha, SABC News, Cape Town.